We are living in such a rare opportunity right now where we are given the time to explore the things that we've never had time to explore before. Now's the time to explore those hobbies that make you happy. And that could be gardening, painting, journaling, running, cooking, starting a YouTube channel, whatever it is that you've always wanted to try. Now is the time for that.
And today I've got a special guest with me that actually helped me come up with that and helps me in a lot of ways because she's one of on my creative team. I would say she's the leader or the only one. Not sure how we say it, but I wanted. She actually helped me come up with that. And actually, let me introduce her, and we'll talk about that here in a second. This is my daughter-in-law, Melissa Buckley. She's going to come on with us and talk to us. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Melissa. Hi there. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Johnny. Thanks for having me.
I'm
Notice
so
the like.
glad to have you. I love your little pink. What is that?
Thank you. It's
Like,
a sweater. I just got it. It's from this little boutique in Detroit. So
oh
I'm
yeah,
excited about it. Gotta support the local small businesses.
small business. See, good job. I love it. Yeah.
Uh,
And speaking of that, you guys, where do you live? Up, you don't have to give me the address, but you live up by Detroit, right?
yep, we live in Detroit. My husband and I both work in Detroit, and he is working from home, and I'm currently laid off. So I think we're just going to talk a little bit about how I'm dealing with that, how things are
Yeah,
going.
yeah. What I
Yeah.
think is interesting is that right now, as we speak, Detroit was. I just saw the news today that I think Detroit became the third largest epicenter. Is that correct?
Yeah, they're right behind New York and New Jersey right now. So we're getting
Wow.
hit pretty hard. A lot of, we're definitely seeing a lot of bad stuff, but a lot of good
A
too.
lot of positive stuff too. I saw
Yeah,
a post that you just posted on Facebook. Just what I loved about it is it's stating the facts, and the facts are that it's tough. The facts are that it's a scary time, but it was more from the vantage point of I want to remember this. For my kids and their kids that what hit me about it is there. If I were to be reading that, say, if somebody posted that is something possible 5 years ago, um, I would have said that's impossible. Have 90% of that list, I'd say, oh, that would never happen.
right, right.
Well,
So what the post was is it said today is April 2nd, the year 2020, and it kind of just listed all the things that we're seeing right now. So for example, the hospitals flooded with COVID-19 patients,
yeah,
the grocery stores out of toilet paper, people quarantined to their homes for it's going to be over a month now at least.
yeah,
I mean, just a whole list of different things. You know, but also people coming together, building ventilators, people like building, creating masks, things like that. That's kind of what the post was about. And it was just a copy paste post, but I saw it and I'm like, you know what? The times we're going through right now is so
yeah.
crazy, and I want to remember it as much as I can because this is a hardship, but we're also all dealing with it and growing from it
Yeah.
too.
And it's something, I think I love that perspective. Something exciting about, not exciting, it's adventurous about to see how we come through this thing. Speak to the fact that you're there in the epicenter, Michigan, and actually we were supposed to be home right now, and you and Tyler and our other son-in-law and daughter kind of got together and decided maybe we should stay quarantined down here in Florida because it's so bad up there.
Right.
Um, and so that's why we're having this conversation this
Yes, this is
week.
all we can get right
I
now.
know, right? And I do appreciate that. At least we have something, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's you you in particular have a interesting story to me because pretty much, I don't know how soon before this all hit, you had pretty much just kind of stepped into a new career you were really excited about, and kind of talk about that. And you were also kind of stepping up, and things were going, and then bam.
Yes. So it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. Um, so I would say the job I'm at currently is my dream job, and
Mm,
could. I never thought I could get. Let's just say, okay. I don't even. Okay,
yes,
let's
say it.
start over.
It's all right.
Okay, so I would really say that the job I have now is my dream job. Honestly, I mean, I love it. And then my management has already been talking to me about moving up, and I've only been there 6 months. But when you know,
Yeah,
right? Like, if
that's
you're
good.
good at it and you love it, and I just love my job. So now that this came kind of crashing down, um, just kind of dealing with that. So I'm in marketing.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
Pretty much always known that I wanted to be in marketing or design. I'm just creative at heart.
Right.
So, so since I had the time being home for the last couple of weeks, it's just given me time to explore other
Oh,
things I
that's
love
good.
too.
Your creativity, and
Yeah, so I'm
you
always
do a lot for us that way too. So
yeah, so I do a lot for you and the team, and I try to help with branding as much as I can. And I have extra time on my hands now, so been working on like a YouTube channel or
oh,
going around taking pictures of. I Before Detroit was put on lockdown, I went there early in the morning and took pictures of the city at sunrise and
so
things like
great.
that. Just things been wanting to do, just never made time for. So it's just
So
really
see,
been like an interesting time to explore.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's such a great perspective. Is that, and that's kind of where I kind of wanted this conversation to go. Is that okay? So you get dealt a pretty bad hand, and there are others that are watching this right now that have been dealt a pretty tough hand, and
Mhm.
and to find the positive or the silver lining, if you will, is that it's afforded you an opportunity, and at least in the positive thinking that you're doing, is afforded you an opportunity to think outside the box, to stir up your creativity, and to just try new things. So, um, as far as your creativeness, that's one of the things I love about your job is that you actually are in marketing. You're not just
Right.
people say I'm in marketing and I'm really selling. You're not.
Right.
You're actually doing marketing, which
Correct.
I love that, and you're actually getting to do the creative thing. Um, if you could speak to somebody right now that's not you're in your 20s, you are you bought your first home recently,
Hmm.
you're recently married,
Yep.
um uh you were actually, you and my son were discussing having maybe having children soon, all
Right.
those kinds of things. um do you feel like that your life is on hold, or do you feel like that you're still thinking about the future? How's your mind processing all this right now?
Yeah, I would. I've never thought that our life is on hold because of this. If anything, it's just kind of opened our eyes to what actually matters.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
I mean, honestly, I know that it's really difficult not being able to see people, but I've spoken to my family now more than ever. Me and my mom talk like 3 times a day, and I'm like, Mom, can we always talk like this? Like, I don't know why we don't talk every day. We talk a couple times a week, but I'm like, I need to talk to you every day from now on. This is our new normal, you know. So it's just because
Wow.
when you can't see people face to face, you it's just a whole new world opens up because you miss them like crazy. So it just allowed me to talk to people as much as I can now.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
I guess as far as the whole being on putting life on hold thing too,
Yeah.
this is the time to just explore hobbies. Like,
Mm,
I've been wanting to look into the stock market and learn about that for, I mean, years now, and now is I finally had time, so I've been doing research on it and kind of like starting investing for the first time.
interesting. Wow.
So many little things like that, that I've always on YouTube, but not for entertainment, just to try and learn different things. And I think this is, the time we can take advantage of.
That's really cool. I think what's one of the reasons I wanted to do this in this format and not really have it all listed out of topics we would discuss, and just kind of just throw it out there and wing it, is because I feel like something might percolate to the top that might be useful. And I
Yeah.
think that useful thing that you just kind of popped in my head as you were talking is sometimes when you lose things, it makes you more grateful for what
Yeah.
you have.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for my family, and I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful, um, even though we're miles and miles apart, that we still have our nucleus of our family together. And I think that is maybe a key to not just surviving but thriving, and that is a decision. What do you think about this? A decision to really remain and find the things to be grateful over.
Yeah, I think it is a decision. I think it's, you wake up every day and you can have a good mindset or a negative one, and
Ooh,
we choose to be grateful, and like it's sucks not working right now. Like I said, I
right.
love it. I want to be, and hopefully it's still there waiting for me. But I mean, I also know that it could be a lot worse,
Ooh,
and then
okay.
a lot of people are struggling, and then I think it's also our job to help other people who are struggling. I have to tell this story. And Johnny, I know you already know it, but not everyone else knows it. So I have a neighbor that lives next
Yeah.
door to me, and her husband are retired, and her husband is sick. Like, he can't leave the house. You know,
Yeah.
uh, bad immune system, all the things. So I was thinking about them one day last week, and so I called her and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna run to the grocery store. What can I get for you?" And well, oh no, before I called her, before I even could say anything, she says, "Melissa, I'm having the best day. My neighbor on the
Oh,
other side of me called me this morning and said I'm gonna get you groceries." And she's like, "I woke up this morning and I asked God to send us someone to help us get food." And she said, and then she called, and God, she got God's message. And then I'm like, "That's exactly what I'm calling you for, to
oh
help get
wow.
food." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, God sent me all these people, like you ask, and then He delivers." And then
Wow.
um, so then I was able to, yesterday I was able to get, her and her husband their whole grocery list, went to the store and everything like that. And it's just, when you have these urges, or you get these instincts to check up on people, I
Yes.
100% think that that's God talking to you, and you have to listen to it.
Wow.
And so it's not just about us anymore.
Yeah.
We're trying
Well said.
to
Oh,
help as
beautiful.
many people as we can,
Yeah.
and, and
You
that's what this
know,
is all about.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
It's about uniting as a people, as humans, and loving each other. And I'm going to ask you to do that really quickly. Just kind of look in the camera and talk to that 20 something that's going through something right now. Maybe their circumstances is a little bit more difficult than yours. How would you speak to them to just try to give them a little bit of hope, a little bit of peace, that a little bit of direction? One of my desires in this is to create a format where uh, we can help change the atmosphere in someone's life, and promote the good.
yeah.
Think about that person. What would you say to somebody that's going through it right now?
I think I would say that this is only temporary. It's only a
Mm,
temporary setback, what we're going through right now. And if you surround yourself with positivity, then positivity will also come back to you. If
wow.
you don't have positive people in your life, then there's plenty of podcasts and
Us?
speakers. Yeah, you guys, that will bring that to your life. And
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing, is you got to surround yourself and just be grateful for what you do have, because
Mm,
it could be so much worse. And this is going to end. You know what I
wow.
mean?
Perfect. That's
This
beautifully
is
put.
temporary.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just temporary. I always say it like this, that it came to pass.
Mhm. Yes.
But yeah, it didn't come to stay. It came to pass.
But I think the biggest thing is we got to learn from it. You know,
Yeah, well said. Yeah, yeah. I'm sitting here and I'm feeling emotional just because I just am so uh, overwhelmingly proud of you and Tyler, and
Yes.
I just literally adore you and think so highly of you. I have so much respect for you. Um, I I think back and think, man, I didn't have my stuff together near as much as you do. And at your age, if this was going through in my life, I would be like running around like a pig in my head cut off, cut up and screaming, "The sky falling!" I don't know what I would have done, but I'm just.
Well, I mean, we
Go
have
ahead.
it's it's the people that are around us too. You
Yeah,
know,
that's good.
it's great parents, like the best parents. I brag about you guys. I brag about my parents all day long. You know, it's a big deal. You guys,
Yes.
I mean, you guys are out there fighting the good fight. So
Well, I appreciate it, and you're very helpful in that. I will say this: I think we should play the game. And we should have maybe done this ahead of time. Maybe I'll do it in a future podcast and video cast like this, and just count how many times we touch our face.
Did you see me touching my face?
I don't think you did. Did you touch? Okay,
I looked at and I'm like,
I heard. Was it you that told me? I don't know. Somebody was telling me that there was a psychologist. I think it was my sister Renee.
It was your sister, yeah.
Yeah, there was a psychologist that said. First of all, back up that the doctors are saying that the number one thing is wash your hands and don't touch your face. I touch my face 1,000 times a day. I maybe more. I can't even count. And that's what the psychologist said. That's actually like natural, like nature to touch your face. It's just like your hands just touch your face. And the one of the yes, just for no reason, you just walk around.
Yeah.
So
right there. Like, okay, continue. Sorry.
The one of the things you can do is by counting how many times you touch your face, it actually helps you to remember not to touch your face a little bit. So I think like a little side thing that we might do is from now on we'll start off and kind of put that game out there, do the interview, and then see if we can count how many times each other touch their face. I think.
Yeah, you almost need to count for the other person.
Oh yeah, be more fair.
There we go.
Because I don't think I don't even know how many times. I mean, I thought it was funny. My other daughter Ashley, she said, "Yeah, well, I woke up this morning with my hands on my face." I love that. I thought that was great. Well, thank you, Melissa, for joining us, and maybe we can get Tyler when he gets done working. Tyler is home, working from home, correct? How's that been having him home?
He's working now more than ever. It's kind of lonely, honestly, because he's just like always on the clock. So that's why I had to get myself some hobbies, basically. Like I gotta do busy stuff because I'm gonna keep bothering him. So
one last thing I gotta talk to you about before I let you go is the most annoying yet wonderfully blessed thing in your life other than Tyler is what?
Nala.
Yeah. Yes. My granddog, right?
Your granddog. This puppy is just she's actually out back right here, right in front of me is our backyard. And she's every single house. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. All the 3 houses around us that connect to our fence. There's all these other dogs. And 2 of the yards have 2 different sets of dogs. So she's been going crazy. They jump up out of the fence like with the other dogs, and it's so cute. But
I think y'all are gonna have to build higher fences. Yeah.
We need a higher fence, but she's crazy. She keeps us busy. Let's say that.
Sorry, that's what I was going to ask you. Has that if nothing else, that's a distraction and keep you busy because you've sent me some videos of her just being a crazy. She's like in her adolescence right now, so it's really great. So,
you guys, and us being home.
So real quickly, what is your YouTube page that you've been pushing?
Yes,
that you're working on.
My YouTube is melissajane.b.
Say that again. It got kind of squirrely there.
My YouTube page is melissajane.b,
Okay.
and it is all about travel education.
Oh, awesome.
Not really much traveling going on right now, but hopefully in the future we'll get there. Yeah.
But you have definitely gotten to do some really wonderful traveling. Just came back from Italy last year. And you had to cancel some travel plans too.
Yeah.
And you're also, is that melissajane.b? Is that also on your Instagram and your TikTok as well?
Yes, all of them are melissajane.b. So nice.
I love her TikTok. I'm on TikTok as well. I love it because that's where I get to see my grand dog the most. She does a lot of videos with Nala, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
If you want to see a super sassy husky, go to the TikTok.
Go check her out.
Yeah.
Well, Melissa, I love you. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to say goodbye to you here in a second, and then I'm going to stay on and talk a little bit about just some different things that they can find more about us. You're helping me get these get all these videos out there and all that. So where are some of the ideas that we're going to be pushing these? Do you putting these videos, not push? I keep saying pushing. I don't know what I mean by that.
Yeah, so definitely, I think we're going to do a whole series of how to deal with the COVID-19, how to find your freedom. Like this video, these are all be on YouTube, at least on YouTube. I'm thinking a new one every day. I don't know what you're thinking, Johnny.
At least one a day. And we're talking about, we have our YouTube page, which has RV people. So we may put them all on YouTube. We're figuring all that out. But bottom line is, she came up with this idea. Our logo or motto is "Find Your Freedom." Actually, I think you helped us with that as well. And so she said we're going to call it "Find Your Freedom" during COVID-19. I think that's what you said. Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
Okay, that's what you said. Okay. So thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Everybody say goodbye. Say goodbye, Melissa.
All right, bye. Thanks, Johnny.
Bye-bye. So listen, I wanted to say thank you for joining us today. And just like she was saying, we have, you can go to our YouTube page, which is Full-Time Freedom Run, or just look up Johnny Rowlett. You can find us on my, Facebook page, Johnny Rowlett, and Tuesday through Friday, every morning, I do a morning devotional, short word. And then also we have we have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have all those kind of fun little things out there. So make sure you stay connected to us. Also, if you'd like to help us to continue to do this and continue to bring hope into this atmosphere and help come in and just minister life to people, please consider becoming a monthly partner or even a one-time donation at paypal.me/Johnny Rowlett. God bless you, and thank you for joining us. Go check out Melissa's stuff. You want to see a really cool dog, Nala, and their life is they're Tyler and Melissa are amazing people. God bless you all. Thank you, Melissa, again for joining us. God bless you. Have a great day.